I'm gonna be honest. Kind of tired of this unk-ass playlist. Like, half the songs in it are so bad, if I'm being honest. What's going on? I would say what's going on, fellas, but it's just the one fella. How we doing tonight, Owens? I'm sitting here eating this bag of trail mix. Probably been in and out of stream tonight thanks to the weather. My connection is ass right now. Uh-oh. Yeah, we've been having some funky weather and some power outages around here too, so hope you stay safe, man. Safe? Hope you stay safe, man. Oh my god. English. Don't worry about me. I was eating this this bag of peanuts. It's just some great value fucking trail mix. It's so good. It's so good, bro. But then last night the girlfriend told me, she was like, you know, you gotta be careful because like eating too many of those can make you fat. And I was like, are you kidding me? Peanuts make you fat? What is sacred in this world? I guess they do taste a little too good to be like healthy, but damn, bro, a fella can't have shit. It's too bad too. It's really tasty. I'm safe in the nerd bunker. I'm making the burger this weekend. Bro, I made the burger on Tuesday or Monday. No, it had to be Tuesday. I made it on Tuesday and I ate 3 of them boys. And like, maybe I shouldn't have because that's too much meat, but pause. It was just so tasty. Like, could you blame me? But it was so good. It was delicious. I'll do it again. I'll do it this weekend. Shit. Getting fat, swallowing nuts down. No one said anything about swallowing them. I've been chewing them. You think whatever you want to think. I said chew on them. Eat them. At no point did I use the word swallow. That's crazy. And that says more about you than it does about me. Oh man, but how you been? How we been? I was dicking around with Monster Hunter because if you didn't know, they added Akuma from Street Fighter into Monster Hunter. Not only that, he is he's basically another weapon type. His damage isn't too bad, if I do say so myself, and he seems really fun. Like, there's actual mechanics going on. It's not just a skin. He can do the Raging Demon, the shit where he like runs at you with one leg up and then he does like the black flash thing, and it's like so crazy. Matter of fact, I normally wouldn't do this, but like, why not, right? Let me pull up my very own YouTube channel, because I did make a little, yeah, here we go. Close this, and then mute because I hate the sound of my own voice. There we go. Okay, so check this out, right? Turn this off, turn this on. Look at this. This is Akuma in what? Look at that. This is my own footage, by the way. Like, I did this like as soon as I got home. Look at this. You can do that into the fucking why? And then there you go. That's me like, I'm talking but I muted it because like, why do I, you know? But look at this. Let's skip ahead. Like, it's literally just Akuma with the dodge, the punching, and that's not bad. The damage is not bad. Ooh, he's so saucy. Come on, man. Look how fucking tough this is. And then the best part, I'm gonna mute this and put the music back on. Look at how cool this is. When you win, well, it's also playing Akuma's music. Like, this wasn't me editing it. This is Akuma's music in the arena fight. But then when you win the fight, look at what happens. I can't believe they did this. I'm so good at this game. First of all, they put the KO in, but then more importantly... Wait? Do you know how awesome that is? That's amazing that they did that. They did not need to do that much work to put Akuma into the game. Like, he gets the KO, it does the fucking KO, and then it puts his music. You know the fucking Nacho wins? That's from Street Fighter 6. And then they put that into the game. That's amazing. Oh my god, who told them to cook? I saw a lot of people bitching online. They were like, oh, but we've already had an Akuma collab for Monster Hunter. This is so stupid. And I'm like, I think people complaining about that is stupid. Why are we upset? They basically gave you a secret weapon type in Monster Hunter. Just shut up and take it. Be a good boy, play the fucking game. But no, everybody got something to say. Been working on my Hyacinth and grinding Stellar Jades. Let's cut to the chase, right? Peep this. I was looking, right? We got 2 weeks until, what's her damn name? Cypher. Cypher's coming. She's gonna be pretty good. These two are gonna go skedaddle in a little bit. Are you ready for fucking Cypher and then 3.4, which is gonna be a bloodbath? I'm not. It's the 15th weapon, the hands. What's good, man? Yeah, they were joking about, like, well, not they. The streets were joking about having a fist weapon for a very long time. And I guess they decided, like, that shit was not going to fly. But I personally think that is dope as hell. Did you come in time to watch the footage of how you say the footage that I put up of Akuma? I literally just showed it on stream right now. Like, dude, it's actually cool. I don't know how good it is, right? But it's definitely cool. I would say it's at the very least viable, because the shit that you were using in the arena quest to get it in the first place, that was like, you know, it was a build that wasn't yours. It was all of the decorations and weapons, everything, all the stats aren't yours. They're a challenge for a reason. But I'm sure that some like freak out there can make a dedicated, this is a really good Akuma build, you know? It also has Part Breaker built into it and maxed out, which is just perfect for me because I fuck with Part Breaker heavy. I think that's like one of the most fun things about Monster Hunter is like you just chop 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 and then you just hear like a cracking noise and then you cut the tail or you break the head and then you get delicious goodies. They're basically just giant piñatas. It's pretty cool, man. I'm skipping Cypher and I have Phanon Pulse secured. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Yeah, I think he's gonna actually be incredible. I think he's gonna be what people thought Mighty was gonna be, because I don't think anybody knew how unbelievable Phanon was gonna be in Star Rail. And like, you know, technically he hasn't come out yet. They still have a couple of weeks left of tuning him, you know, making him a little stronger here, making him a little weaker there. But I really do think that they're just gonna, like, I think they're done changing his shit around, you know? And, you know, doing some rough calcs, I think that if you get his weapon, which is like one of the rare occasions where the weapon is not tuned just for him, which is the scum thing that Hoyo likes to do. The weapon is just a generally really good weapon. Like, you can use it on pretty much any destruction character, including your boy right here. Have you found something deserving of your protection? Oh, I shouldn't have cut it off. I feel bad. I feel like something's about to happen to homeboy. This was the coolest character in Amphorius. badass. Yo. Yo! Why he did the gangster lean? Why did he do like that's the pose that everyone's mom does when she wants you to like grab something somewhere. It's like, mijo, agárrale de ba 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 ba. I can't believe he popped that. Oh my goodness. Oh, the Kremnoan dynasty, which had lasted for 1,000 years, came to an end. Wow. Great way to start the stream, huh? My wallet is crying with how much I spent. Dude, low-key mine too. Like, Zenless is one thing. I've been lucky with the rolls there, but with Star Rail, bro, I lose every 50-50 every time. I've been getting battered around with these characters. Even the ones that I was like, oh, I could skip this one, I could skip that one, and then I end up not. And then it looks like the next upcoming characters are gonna be incredible too, and it's like, stop it! Stop it! There's too much good content. Like, how Phanon is a must pull. His weapon less so, but it's still just so good for him that you kind of should. The leaked information for the Fate collab, you can kind of like you might get lucky and
This was your favorite spot.
extend things, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, don't forget Trian is gone too. Oh my god, this is just bad vibes.
Lady Trian.
Oh my god. And we're not even done with Amphorius, because apparently, I forget who it was that said it. Apparently, the Amphorius chapter is gonna go through the whole 3.0, 3.1, 3.2, 3, 4, 5, the entirety of 3.x is gonna be Amphorius story, which they've never done before in Genshin or up to this point in this game. They've done like little side chapters, but you always go back to another place. But this whole chapter is Amphorius. That's too much story in a good way. This is the one time I'm also going for the light cone as well. If there was ever a character to pull for their light cone, I think it's him. Like, imagine doing all the cool shit that he can do, and then it just doesn't hit. It just does weak damage. That'd be kind of disappointing, wouldn't it?
Countless passages in the world.
Matter of fact, now that I've said the words doesn't hit,
For us to follow the same path.
I'm kind of surprised that hit rate isn't a thing in Star Rail. I know there's effect hit rate, but that's a completely different thing. But the fact that
If you don't mind,
dodging isn't a thing in this game. It's either they're shielding and that's it, you know?
still willing to
I don't know why that came to my head, but it just did.
regarding prophecy.
I just want to go brrr and not do math. There's a character coming soon that does exactly that. In fact, they're releasing 2 in the same patch. It's gonna be sick. The most RN shit I've ever seen from Hoyo. Registered nurse. Nah, that was really cool. I can't believe he popped the pose right at the end. That shit is rather tough. I honestly think that's the hardest cutscene I've seen from Honkai. Star Rail has a lot of good ones because of the lighting and the animation quality. Everything is very top shelf. That was definitely top 3 for me. I can't think of many that are better except anything involving Sam. In case there's any, I don't want to spoil anybody, I'm just gonna say Sam. Oh man. Oh shit, was Tribby the first demigod?
And what has sustained you to make it this far without looking back?
How's the audio sound, by the way? Everything sound nice and
The numerous departures.
everything sound good. Hope everybody's doing okay. I was doing horribly yesterday. Like I felt like shit, and the day before not too good either. But today the only thing that I've really got is like anytime I stand up, it feels like someone took a car tire inflator thing and put it in my ear, and it's just going. So So my head feels very heavy and it does not feel good at all, but 2 days without streaming when I mean to sounds like shit. I don't want to do that. So you guys are getting post sick but still not feeling good Nacho. If I had streamed yesterday, I would have had the sexy voice too. You can still kind of hear it, right? Yeah, man. Last night I was like, I sounded like this. Kind of sounded like Charlie, you know, Moist Critical. You know, say some things like pee pee poo poo pants, and you know, he's just like slapping everybody. You just think they owe them money. Know the difference between clip and magazine. See, this is a clip, this is a magazine, you know. But I could do this voice the whole time if that's if that's what you guys want. You know, I'll do whatever you guys want. You know me, I'm a people pleaser. Oh man, that scene hit the edgelord part of my brain. I know, me too. I can't fight the amazing dope shit that Mighty does in every single cutscene. He's literally the aura farmer of this chapter of the game.
How it used to be.
And see how it was.
That's great.
There you go. You sound beautiful. The audio's fine. Okay, I'm gonna take your word for it, because I've been finessing with all of my settings, because you know, new OBS, new PC, new room, everything is new, right? So I've had to fiddle with a lot of the settings. I really haven't liked how my voice has sounded in the recordings, because I'm peaking the mic constantly peaking the mic. However, when I'm on stream, as far as what you guys have told me, I'm not peaking the mic when I yell, when I scream, when I do my thing, right? And if I did, I hope that you guys would tell me. But yeah, I was listening to myself in the recordings and I sounded like shit. I'm not saying that's why the viewer count has been low lately, but subconsciously it could totally be that. Also, hopefully the game and the bitrate and everything looks good too, because that was apparently another thing on OBS. My bitrate was not as high and the output on my resolution was not that high either. So a couple little things that I kind of fixed in the past couple days. I also was considering playing with this idea of maybe doing a stream every single day, even if be it like 30 minutes to an hour, just to be able to post every day, you know? Like I do game every day, not for hours a day. I used to do that, not anymore, but even if it's like 30 minutes or an hour, like I hop on Marvel Rivals on days I don't stream and I subject myself to the worst of humanity. You know? So why not like go live and record it and then turn that into something later? Why not? I'm thinking about it. I could do it and it would be good, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm playing with the idea. Let me see. Thankfully, you're getting into 3.2 content. I can't believe how far behind I was, man. I thought I was like at the ass end of 3.0. 3.1 would have been like one stream. Instead, I was at 3.0 for a full stream and then 3.1 for another 2 streams. And now you're telling me this is the beginning of 3.2, right? Which means more Anaxagoramus and Castoris, or Castoris, however you say her name. If that's the route you go, I'll be here for every stream. My man. Like if it is like there's gonna be mainstream days where, you know, we do a whole 3 hours, but if it's on the weekend or anything like that, maybe we do like an hour, 30 minutes, something like that, like a quick little quickie, you know? Play some Marvel, play some Monster Hunter, things like that, where I
You're here.
like the games that I would be playing regardless. Oh shoot.
This is our memory. So your senses are also aligned with the Trivios of that moment.
This is Trivios.
False prophecy, huh?
Is that her real voice? Spreading the prophecy will only kindle disasters as return that. Yo, speaking of disaster, I have been reading so much manga lately. I caught up to Black Clover, which I want to tell you guys something. Please throw tomatoes if you must, okay? Throw tomatoes if you must. I watched the Black Clover anime and it was mid as shit up until like the 120 episode mark, and then it turned into like Giga Peak, and then it turned really bad again really quickly, and then the last like dozen episodes in the anime were peak of shit again, right? And I think I figured it out. I finally figured it out. Now that I've read the manga instead of watching because I watched the whole anime, don't ask why. The thing that makes Black Clover so bad anime wise is because in the manga you can put like a little bubble above every character's head and say whatever stupid mid-ass one-dimensional character quote that they're gonna say, but it's like half of one page of a manga. You feel me? Does that make sense? Where meanwhile, if you do that in the anime, it is the complete opposite and the worst possible thing. Where you, like, let's say Asta punches a guy in the face, the main character, and then you have Magna, Luck, Boobies, Food Girl, like a whole bunch of fucking characters, and each single character is gonna have one or two sentences of like their character trope to say to you. Right? Magna's gonna be like, oh, that fucking kid. And Luck is gonna be like, oh, he should fight me. And then Vanessa's gonna be like, this is cool, but where's my wine? And the guy that wants to bang his sister is like, well, she's cuter. Like, you get my point. When characters just blabber out their very, like, they're fucking, it's like you're pulling on a doll, the string on it, and it just says it's fun little phrases. That's the Black Clover anime. In the manga, it's just a little bubble, right? You just fucking, oh, I don't care what Gordon has to say. Skip dialogue, but in a manga. So the pacing for the anime is complete ass because, not to say this in a negative way, but side characters get they get way too much yap time, and it inflates the content, you know? That's one thing. Two, they made Asta really annoying in the anime. He's not that annoying in the manga, like he's a dumbass and he's loud, but they made him only a dumbass and loud in the anime. Like, that's all there is to him. But I caught up to the manga and it is incredible. I don't want to spoil anything. I don't want to say anything. It has exceeded my expectations and I'm very happy about it. I'm also caught up with Hajime no Ippo, which I think is one of the longest, I think it's the longest running manga right now, which is crazy. The anime ends at like chapter 500. Right now we're in like chapter 1480 or 1490 of Ippo. Granted, like the author Morikawa, he not only does he have his own boxing gym in real life, he is also a coach, a trainer, and he be going to the fights to do research for the fucking manga. And then obviously, like, then he has to draw everything and do the story and all, like, everything like that. So you only get like 8 pages per chapter, once a week if you're lucky, once every 2 weeks if you're unlucky, once a month if shit is dire. But I caught up to Ippo. I am caught up to Black Clover. I finally started Chainsaw Man. Holy shit, Chainsaw Man. Oh my god.
Bound.
So it's about a man who's part chainsaw. Bear with me. That shit is crazy.
Also fell in another corner of
Chainsaw Man is like actually a 10 out of 10 where I am in the manga. Okay? I literally started it like 2 nights ago. I think the anime ends around like chapter 30 something, and I'm in like chapter 75, 76. Where I am in the story right now would be like the end of another anime. It's
to land.
the actually like the craziest shit that I ever done seen in a manga so far.
This place used to be past.
That shit is crazy. But yes, that's dope as fuck. Oh yeah, no, if you're talking about George and Hajime no Ippo, like Morikawa is about that life, bro. For those who don't know, Ippo might be my favorite. It's not my favorite anime, but like Loki, it could be. Oh, Jarvis enhanced. Oh, racism activate. I'm kidding. No, so Ippo is amazing because it's a story about a very like a young high school kid who he gets bullied and harassed, and then this boxer saves him from the, you know, of getting beat up by his bullies, and he kind of teaches him self-confidence through boxing, right? And I know how simple that sounds, but that's literally like the first 2 episodes are that. So Ippo, he's like a really sweet kid, but he's naturally diesel as shit because he works in his mom's fisherman, the fishing boat business, right? So he's like unbelievably strong, but he's non-violent, and he finds an outlet through boxing, like a healthy motivation. Like he's kind of dumb, he's a simple kid, so he fucking really gets like his whole life revolves around boxing, which is the kind of mentality you need to have to make it to the top of the boxing world. You literally have to make boxing like you live and breathe that shit. It is everything you do, right? So he, I don't want to say too much after that, but like
Largest puzzle I've ever
watch Ippo on Netflix. I think they have everything. They have Ippo, which is 70 episodes, and then they have New Challenger, which is like
talking smack.
12 or 13. And then you have Rising, which was made by Mad, who also animated One Punch Man and a whole bunch of other shit that I can't think of right now. Huh? Ready? What the fuck? What is this? Press and hold to activate the rewinding power and rotate the maze. During the Wii round, let go of the button and the maze will spin. And the reverse maze is spin to grind the star. Oh, bro. When my grandma was broke as shit, she actually gave me one of these. But it had like a fish inside of it, and you would have to rotate everything to get the fish. Yeah, broke boy gaming. Hell yeah. Bro, 5-year-old Nacho would pop the fuck off playing this. There you go. That was fun. Let's do that again. Racism, you say. DJ Racist strikes again. What did I say? I know I threw that in there randomly. Okay, back to Chainsaw Man, right? Because that's what I'm reading right now. I'm 70 chapters in. It is incredible. It is unbelievable. It is downright stupid. Is this another ball? Some special wall panels will move in a set pattern. Use the right time. Oh, now we're doing timing. My grandma's broke ass games never did this, but this ain't gonna stop me. Oh shit, don't crush the ball. Okay, cool. Oh, hell yeah. Look at this. Jordan never did that move. Oh, shit. Oh! Boom! Shakalaka! Who else do you know on Twitch that pops off when he does a puzzle? I'm just saying. So, the concept of Chainsaw Man, for those whom still don't know, it's actually a pretty cool concept. It's a little bit like Jujutsu in a way, where you know how we have like myths and legends and monsters and shit. In the world of Chainsaw Man, if I'll just use a very straightforward example, there is a thing called the Gun Devil. And basically, the more afraid people are of a concept, the more powerful the singular devil associated to that concept becomes. So there's a gun devil, a shark devil, a violence devil. There's a fucking devil for every stupid thing you could think of, right? There's a bat devil and a tomato devil. Ah! Oh shit. But you get my point, right? Like, there's a devil for pretty much every concept you can think of, which means that this does confirm the existence of a racism devil. What if it's just DJ racist again? No. So basically, the main character, he is Chainsaw Man. He is part man, part chainsaw. It sounds so funny on paper, but that's literally exactly what it is. He is Chainsaw Man. And it's a pretty violent one. Like, top 3 most violent manga that I've ever seen. In fact, I really don't know which one tops it. Berserk is obviously the uncontested king of horrendous violence, but like, uh-oh. What the fuck? Where does this go? This shit don't go nowhere. Oh, wait. I have to, like... The puzzle master has finally met his greatest foe. Oh, this is a hard one. Hold up. I might have to put on my thinking cap. Uh-oh. Oh, found it. Hold on. There we go. The puzzle master has defeated another puzzle. What will he do next? Wouldn't you believe it? He's doing another puzzle. But yes, we're gonna get through this together, all right? Observe. The puzzle master cannot be stopped. How many times? How many times must I prove my... No, that's all fucked up. This one is so awkward because it's like, where the fuck do you place this, you know? Wait. Wait. Psych, I don't got it. Motherfucking, oh god, 1, 2. There's 2, right? This and this. Oh, this one too. Does this one go here? Bro, the music is actually really good here too. You hear this? It's playing some like theme of Puzzle Master type shit. No. What is this shape? This shit look like a dodecahedron, bro. What is this? I don't... What am I looking... Okay, wait. Boom. You go here. Wait. Uh-oh. No! Flip this! Flip this right now! No! I feel like I had it. I feel like I had it. Oh my god. Oh my god. You... Oh, shit. I don't got it. I don't got it. What the fuck? Looks like Hoyoverse really had it out for me on this one, huh, fellas? Don't worry, I'm gonna get this one. I heard Chainsaw Man was crazy violent. It is. It is. Okay, without spoiling anything, the chapter I literally read right before I went live was incredible. Put it like this. There is a building and a very powerful devil appears and the narration is like 9:13 a.m. blank devil appears. Immediately activates its first ability, killing every man 1,000 in a 1,000 meter radius. Second ability activates, kills every child within 1,500 meters. And I'm like, what the kids do? Why he say fuck them kids? And then it proceeds to go, here were all of the casualties during this devil's attack. And then it lists off, like, I wish I had taken a picture. Holy. It basically, it lists off like 20 names in the manga panel as it's showing like the violence happening. Ads just hit, so I'm gonna wait. It's so fucking like, it's violent, but it was kind of really cool, actually. It's got to be something like this. Actually, wait. Wait. What did I do? It has to be this thing has to go like either here. I'm gonna get it, and when I do, it's gonna feel really unsatisfying. What the fuck is this puzzle? How about this? How about this? Boom. Boom. Boom? Oh, now I'm just fucking around. Oh my god, this puzzle. This is a fuck-ass puzzle for sure. You go. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Oh. What is this puzzle? I am shook. This is the equivalent of like God's strongest soldier. Sent here to fucking send me your hardest puzzle right now. Oh my god. The puzzle master is not feeling too good today. What the fuck? What? Oh, this was here the whole time? What if I put this? This goes here, and then this goes. Oh wow! Not quite what we had in mind. They heard all that shit you speaking about the Penacony puzzles for real. Wait, there were 3? What? Oh, I was like, there were 3 the whole time? No. Maybe that's a hint. Boom. Boom. The puzzle master will not be stumped. I'm way too ignorant to be stopped here. Ain't stopping Nathan. Ah! I feel like I was on the cusp of something. Probably not the answer, but something. I've already had this before. Remix. Boom. The puzzle master will keep throwing things at the wall to see what sticks. My belligerence cannot be stopped. Yeah, you know how good this one's gonna feel when we get it? Oh. You go here. You do something here. I don't fucking know. Not quite. That's not quite what we were looking for. Oh my god. So fellas, what have y'all been up to? So Chainsaw Man, right? It like they describe this one particular devil as like unbelievably strong, right? It's like run on sight type shit. And then it does the thing in the building and you go, that's pretty crazy, but it's not as bad as what they described it as before. And it's like on the left side of the page, it just shows like, here are the recorded deaths from this devil's attack. And it shows like 20 names. And I'm like, damn, 20 is pretty bad. but it's not as catastrophic or as crazy as what they described it as in the past. So I'm like, was this boy kind of overplayed or what? Like, why is he not nearly as a hype beast as I thought? And then I flipped the page and it was like 80 more names. So it's like, okay, the first page shows 20 kills and you're like, okay, that's pretty bad. And then the next page is just 80 more deaths. And then the rest of the chapter, there's 12 pages to a chapter. Every single page is like 20 names, 80 names, 50 names, 40 names, 40 names, 80 names. And then the chapter ends and I'm like, how the fuck do you top that? And then the next chapter, it starts with the main character, a side character like having a vision, and then it's immediately just more names. I'm like, holy shit, this dude is racking up a kill streak. I was shook, bro. I was like, I am reading and I have chills right now. On top of like, they revealed a lot of other really crazy shit. I don't want to spoil it for those whomst have never read. What? Isn't that it? What? Come on, I'm right there. I'm right there, bruh. Oh. Please, let me have it. Let me have it, 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 let me have it. What if I put this guy? No, there's nothing that belongs there that would, that does nothing. Why did I do that? That does nothing. Why is this down here? Put this bitch like here. No, that's even worse. This is like a half measure, bro. Put this here, put this here, put this. This is the most awkward one. You have to put this like, like here, and then, I feel like I'm so close. Is that crazy for me to say? I feel like I'm so close. This one has to go like here or here, like something. It's gonna be something awkward because this one is just way too fucked up to just be random, you know? Oh my god. Okay. I don't want to use the hint. I really don't want to use the hint. Oh, wow. I should have just done the thing that Pirate Software did. Did you guys see this? There are allegations that this gentleman, he this is very funny. He was playing like Animal Well and he was having trouble with a puzzle. And then out of nowhere, he's like, wait a minute. And then he solves the puzzle and it's like, bro, it took the community as a whole like 10 days and a whole lot of collaboration to solve it, and you're telling me he just blind solved it immediately? Get the fuck out of here. I don't have anything negative to say about him because I don't watch his shit, so I'd like, how can I make an informed decision to flame him? What is this, the internet? And long story short, it just looked extremely funny because he could not have made it more obvious that he cheated. He was just like, wait a minute. That's like if I pulled up the answer to this puzzle right now and I just went, wait a minute. You know? It's like, yeah, okay, Buster. This puzzle is fucked up. What happened? Move you here, move you here, move that. Wait a minute. Thinking caps off, ladies and gentlemen. We fucking nailed it. Oh man. I need a cigarette after that puzzle. That shit was tough. That shit was tough. Oh man, I swear I did not cheat. I know I was just joking about it. I did not cheat. Oh, oops. Like, you guys saw me mashing on this the whole time. There was no way for me to, like, multitask and look up this specific puzzle or anything. Oh, shit. That's just raw genius, bro. That's just gray matter and neuroplasticity. What y'all know about that? What y'all know about neuroplasticity? My brain elastic as fuck. My brain's so elastic, they call it Mr. Fantastic. Ooh, I'm on fire tonight, damn. Just for that, bro, I'm gonna treat myself to some cologne. Ooh, fire, fire. That's how you know it's gonna be a good stream tonight.
The time we were born.
But yeah, man, fucking Chainsaw Man is crazy. If you guys don't know, let me look this up real quick. The app that I use is just called Manga Plus, and it's the it's just like a picture of Luffy, and you can read hella manga for free, you know? And I strongly recommend that you do. They got Chainsaw Man, they got Sakamoto Days, which is one that I've been watching on Netflix. It's good, it's very funny. There's a whole thing where the main character, he can read minds. He's a fucking psychic, right? And the guy that he works with was a former assassin, like a world-class assassin. So anytime that he like the main character annoys the assassin, and then he just kills him. Like he like sticks a pencil in his neck or something. But that's just the assassin picturing him killing the main character in his head. But because the kid is psychic, he can visualize the guy killing him, and he's like, bro, stop killing me in your mind, you know? They're on the same side too, by the way. It's good. Like, I can recommend you guys a couple things. Like, I really haven't been watching too much stuff, but I've started getting back into, you know, my little anime manga kick. I've been watching the NBA finals. Well, I've been watching the playoffs. The playoffs are about to end. And that's been fun, man. Even if you don't like or care or know anything about basketball, the playoffs this year have been incredible. Most of the games have not been blowouts, which is a good thing. A lot of games have gone to like game 5, game 6, game 7, which is good. That means that they are so evenly matched that the teams have to play more games to make like a definitive winner, which is cool. The Wolves are out, which had my favorite player, Anthony Edwards. So that's a shame, but my glorious Knicks are gonna play in like 30 minutes, but because it's on Max, I can literally just watch the game from the beginning, skip the commercials, and then probably catch up to the live broadcast. So I hope that they don't get eliminated today, but odds are more likely than not the Knicks are gonna get fucking skedaddled. And that's gonna hurt. Sakamoto Days is really good. I've only watched the anime. I have the manga in my little bookshelf online, and I'm gonna start it soon, but I want to catch up to Chainsaw Man because it doesn't really look like Chainsaw Man is gonna get animated. They did one season which covered like 30 chapters of the manga, and that's it, which is very strange to me because there are some incredible characters in season 2. There's one thing that I want to see animated really badly, but it ain't gonna happen. Oh, Trivios, no.
That's right, my sweet girl.
I want the Knicks to win because I want to see New York City turn into Gotham because of the Knicks fans. Bro, I've been watching the coverage and the post-game coverage. Everybody knows our favorite twink, Timothy Chalamet. Tell me how... That boy's a giant Knicks fan. He's at every game. I love that guy. When the Knicks beat the Celtics, which was crazy, he was in his car, which was like an Escalade, when the city, like everybody was outside rioting and fucking screaming their heads off with the hype. And then you just see Timothy Chalamet stick his head out of his car and he's like, yeah, the Knicks win. And then the fans are like grabbing him, dabbing him up. They're calling that boy the king of New York. I love seeing celeb. Ben Stiller, apparently. Ben Stiller is a massive, massive Knicks fan too. So it's like Ben Stiller, Timothy Chalamet, Spike Lee, and of course yours truly, Nacho. Bro, if I ever make it big like that, to make it big, you best believe I'm buying season tickets to the Knicks. I don't give a fuck if they're good or not, bro. I gotta support the team, man. And you're right, like New York would actually turn into fucking New York City would turn into Gotham. Specifically, it would turn into like was it No Man's Land? Did you guys know about this? There was a whole chapter in the Batman comics called No Man's Land, where it was like all of the major criminals, like the supervillains, they each sliced out a little part of Gotham to be like, this is our turf. And then everything in between is just a fucking war zone. It's incredible. And so that's what I picture New York City turning into if the Knicks were to win the Eastern Finals. But I don't see that happening because this is their elimination game tonight, which means they would have to win 3 games back to back against a team that is kind of putting belt to ass on them. I need to see that clip. I will probably be able to find it very easily after stream though. Also, Steely Gamer, what's going on, man? How you doing on this wonderful Thursday evening? We Mighty sat down on a chair and we're learning about Tribby. She has a nice voice, like the actual Tribby. Also got some Altoids in my mouth, so please excuse that. I know he was a big fan and saw him there, but didn't see that clip. Dude, Timothy Chalamet is in every single Knicks game. I love, envy, and respect him. I like him. I don't know what it is about celebrities, but it feels like they just spawn out of nowhere. Like, I didn't know who Sydney Sweeney was, and then I learned about her boobies before I knew who she was. And then somehow that turned into like a cultural war. Weird. But then I learned about Timothy Chalamet through like the fucking Willy Wonka or something. And I was like, what? So there's like Timothy Chalamet, Sydney Sweeney. Who else is another like modern day celebrity that just it's seemingly spawned out of nowhere? Because it felt like it was overnight that homeboy just took over the industry, right? Because yeah, you got Dune and shit, but Dune didn't come out of nowhere. You got Willy Wonka, but that kind of came out. You know what I mean? I sent you a clip that was funny with the Knicks. Check it later. Can do. I've probably seen it, bro. I've been dicking around on TikTok for a minute, just soaking in the NBA playoffs, the Angel Reese lowlights. It's just dank content, honestly. Nothing much. Doing pretty good. Relaxing after a busy day. Oh, was it all business? Are you what you guys playing tonight? Actually, what's everybody doing? I know right before I went live, like I said, I was reading the Chainsaw Man manga. Amazing. And then before that, I was trying to gather energy to hit the treadmill today. But in an effort to be completely transparent with you guys, I'm still feeling sick. I still have like incredible pressure in my head from being sick the last couple days. So here's my routine to like, you know, because I got like a little home gym in the garage. I put on a movie illegally. That's the only way I can get my kicks. I put on like, just as an example, I put on Brave New World the other day, Captain America. Good movie. And I watch it for like 10 minutes while I just walk on the treadmill to warm up. And then I put the incline up and I speed up the walk a little bit. Mind you, please give me my brownie points. I have a 30-pound weight vest. I have 2 7-pound arm like wristbands. And then I put on, I don't know the weight of them, but I have anklets that are like, I want to say maybe 10 pounds each. So that's 30, 40, 50, 65 pounds of weighted clothing, and I wear a sauna shirt on top of that. This is not a joke. This is not an exaggeration, that because like I'm a little heavier than I would like to be, like health wise, appearance wise. So I'm, you know, like I'm prior military, bro. I got the grit. So I put on like 60 something pounds of weighted clothing. This is not a joke. And then I put on the sauna shirt on top of that, which all it does is basically like, it's the opposite of moisture wicking. It's like, as soon as you sweat, it kind of traps the heat and the sweat on your body. So when you take it off, it's like a fucking waterfall, bro. Just sploosh, you know? So then I put the incline on and I do like a faster paced walk without hurting my back, because I do have back problems. And then I do that for like, I try to do that for about 15 minutes. And then I do like a 2-minute walk to, you know, like make sure I'm not hurting myself. And then after that, I do another 15 minutes. So all in all, minimum 30 minutes, but not all straight. Just be careful when you're doing that, because that's a fuck ton you're doing at once. I know. I'm aware. No, I feel like my calves and my lower body have definitely gotten way stronger. Feel like my leg muscles have developed even more.
We hadn't acquired their power back.
And I don't know about like, I'm not gonna say weight loss, because I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm trying to like burn fat and gain like more muscle on my legs, you know, like lower body. So I can't really say like, is it working? You know, like I just started, I just got the treadmill, things like that. You know what I've done when I use the Stairmaster treadmill? I'll put on a K-drama to watch and focus on. Exactly. I used to go to the gym all the time, and I would put on a playlist with like a bunch of music, you know, like, oh, hype weightlifting playlist number 445 parentheses anime edition. That shit don't work.
It has turned into our
Congrats to you if you're the kind of person that is able to listen to music while you're at the gym, because it doesn't do anything for me. It does not help me focus. It does not distract me. It's just noise. However, I have found that when I'm on the treadmill and I put on a movie or a show, it is significantly better, because I'm just focused on what's happening in the movie or the show, and I'm running without like thinking about it. And then I'll look at the time on the treadmill, and it'll say you've been running for 8 minutes straight, you've been running for 12-15 minutes straight, and I'm like, that ass? It's only like, to me it's only been 2-3 minutes, but it's been 4 times that time. So I'm like, oh my god, that's amazing. It actually works, guys. So yeah, like I watched Captain America Brave New World. I watched Spider-Man No Way Home, which I never watched until now, but in my excuse, the day that movie came out, everybody fucking spoiled it on Twitter, on TikTok. I had pretty much already seen the movie without actually watching the movie, if that makes sense. Still an amazing movie to watch. I'm not taking away from it, just pointing out like spoiler culture really, like if you weren't watching that day one, you were screwed. You had no chance. So I watched No Way Home, I watched Brave New World, and today I wanted to watch Doctor Strange because I never watched the first one. And in all of the Marvel movies that he is in, including No Way Home, I think Doctor Strange is incredibly based. The actual character, Stephen Strange, he's kind of a dick, but because he's like unbelievably arrogant, but like the way that his fights are cool as shit. I think I just like sorcerers because the way they fight is so cool. Like I remember Thanos threw like a bunch of glass at him and then Strange turned them into butterflies, you know, shit like that. And not just that, but all the portal shenanigans that he does, and the fact that his portal shenanigans are super legit in Marvel Rivals. Like, you can do some real head-ass stuff using the portals. It just... There's something about Doctor Strange that appeals to me quite a bit. What is this? Press the bottom right button to turn Miracle Orb and illuminate the... Oh, good puzzle. Good puzzle. But yeah, I was gonna watch Doctor Strange while hitting the treadmill, but my head was pounding. You guys know that feeling when you're recovering from something shitty, and so when you stand up, it literally feels like your head is pounding to the beat of your heart? That was me today. Hell, I bet if I stand up right now, my heart is gonna be like doom 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 doom. It's just gonna sound like the drums of liberation. So I'm not gonna stand up. I'm rooted to this chair until 9:30. Then my parole officer lets me get off stream. So yeah, like I was saying, right? Doctor Strange, pretty good so far. There were a couple of Marvel movies that I missed. I know I watched all the Iron Men, but that was before the MCU was kind of really well established. He kind of started it all. I've watched all the Spider-Man because god damn, Spider-Man's cool. They've done a great job. Like, you know, all the other Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, they did a great job with like the tragedy of what it means to be Spider-Man, like being the most selfless person on the planet at all times, even when it just screws you over heavy. And every single Spider-Man movie, 1, 2, and 3, have all done that, right? Because like the first one is this child with way too much responsibility, and he's just doing his best to hold it together. And there's times where in those movies they will highlight how freaking young Spider-Man is, Peter Parker. I think in the first movie he's like what, 15, 16? I want to say 15. And so you have this kid, right? Like a straight up kid who gets a building dropped on him and he's like screaming in pain, and it's like, oh, this goes from more than a movie to like, oh my god, this is really fucked up. This is crazy. And then in the second one, you know, it's just the responsibility, right? I know it's very cliche of me to say like that's what it keeps revolving around, but it really is. Like, everything about him is just, he's always doing the right thing when no one is looking. He's always thinking about like, well, if I don't do this, I can't live with myself, like turning a blind eye to some fuck shit. I don't know why I'm explaining the philosophy of Spider-Man right now, but it just speaks to me because in the third movie, I had never seen it fully. So in the third movie, with everything that happens in it, it's like, bro, can this guy get a fucking break? Every time I tell myself, can Peter Parker get a fucking break? Something even worse and even crazier happens to him. And then I feel partially responsible because I'm like, damn, bro. All I said was, can he get a break? And then life kicks him when he's down. I know what that's like. Not to his fucking level, obviously, but when life kicks you down, bro, is hard to get up sometimes. Sometimes you need the fellas and a strong drink and anime. We've talked more about anime today than we have, I think, ever on this stream. Just because it's on the mind, right? I canceled my Crunchyroll membership, bro. I ain't shit good to watch right now. The last good anime that I was watching was Spy Family, and at the time I canceled it, that shit was already like over, you know? That was already on pause. Wait, if I just click on this. Wait a minute. I'm not gonna forget that Pirate Software shit. I think me doing that just now like covered everything, didn't it? Freeze! I don't know why I did that. He ain't deserve it. Yeah, like I'm caught up to Sakamoto Days, which is I watched the anime, extremely fun, extremely fun. Hoping the manga's good. I don't know how, but I saw like in a completely different manga, I was reading the comments and someone put up a picture of a panel from Sakamoto Days that was unbelievably funny to me. It was like, I can solve all of Japan's problems. I will give every citizen a gun with 2 bullets in it. The problem will then solve itself. And then somebody was like, is this real? And then someone posted a picture of the manga and was like, unfortunately, this is the villain's solution, is give everybody a gun and 2 bullets. And the problem will solve itself. And I'm like, what the fuck? I haven't gotten that far, but with just how stupid and ridiculous it was, I couldn't help but laugh. Uh-oh, the puzzle master has set his sights on another one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Send it. Ah, shit. 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm so smart. So now he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn. Wait a minute. What if I said wait a minute before I did every single puzzle? Wait a minute. Nah, I'm just fucking with y'all. I don't really do puzzle, like, extra content when I play these games, so it's like, why not? What's going on here, fellas? A silver white statue stands tall and upright, its hooded head giving the illusion of hiding 3 faces. Huh? How can you make that assumption? How long is 3.2? Because 3.1 was pretty long. Oh, garment maker. Yoink. Oh, whoops. My bad. Yeah, it's very evident that I do not be doing puzzles, huh?
Whoa.
Right, we're in a flashback.
Mostly, but it might not be.
Damn. Let me hear Tribio speak again. She's got a cool voice.
Little ones, how did you sneak in?
I can't picture that voice coming from that person, though.
Please.
Okay.
I heard there's a lovely holy maiden living.
Oh, she talking about Tribios. You know what would be hype as shit? Imagine you can turn Triby's model into the Tribios model.
Couldn't stop her. So
That'd be
I
kind of
had to
hype.
wait a second.
Oh, really? I would.
Huh?
Okay.
Bummer.
It's getting late.
Okay then. We'll come
Do
back
they
soon.
know that?
By the way they are dressed.
I'm assuming that they think, oh, it's just another random girl too, you know?
Was punishable by death. But that poor girl had no family and just wanted some, perhaps these 2 children.
Okay. Oh, that's tough. Yeah, because we're still doing Tribby stuff. But... okay, well, these people know who she is. There we go.
Lady Maiden, you need to dress warmer.
Oh, but yeah, man.
Pull your-
Like I said too, I was playing some Monster Hunter. Good times. Good times. Like, I really don't know how good the Akuma stuff is going to be.
Mother's old
Probably not that crazy, but it is cool as shit that
familiar taste.
he's in the game, that he's not weak as hell, that he has basically a unique move set, like a unique play style. That's awesome, you know? Alright, Tribby, what do we got? Maybe walk a little faster. Maybe speed it up, young lady. Speed it up.
Apologies, lady.
Let me take a drink of this water.
Maintenance today.
Perfect. That way, no one will disturb me.
All right then.
I need more water.
The young
Ah.
It's also the place where Trebios was born.
Oh. Send it. All right. And there we go. Open this up.
Trebios. What does that name actually mean?
Who knows?
Three lives.
Oh.
Mother believed our birth was blessed by the three titans of fate. We need
Well, okay. Well, that makes sense then.
gratitude.
Well,
But whom it have
yo, peep this miracle though. Oh. I love when a game does shit like that. I thought that God of War 2018 was gonna have that same mechanic. There was one room in the elf realm, I think it's called Alfheim, where there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different thorns that you had to cut at the exact same time. I was like, oh hell no, Kratos gonna have time stop powers or some shit. Otherwise, how would you do this? It was pretty hype. Mighty Mos. I think I'm ready for Phanon, Flynon, Fanoon. Obviously, you can't grind the relics that he needs, but you can grind all of his level up materials, which you best believe your boy is going to do. Oh. Wait, what? Huh? Oh. There's a coin. Wait. Go back to, yeah. Aha. This treasure chest is made of treasure chest.
finally, the Yanisval
All right.
ahead.
These enemies? No. No, they're just chill vibes. And then peep this. But wait. Just because I can look at it don't mean I can get it. Not quite. Oh well, not meant to be. Bro, get into a fight right now. I just wanna swing at somebody, bro. Oh, a lot of chat. No, I'm not gonna remember to get that. Oh, is this when she became the demigod for Yanis?
You, Yanis.
Oh, this is how she became the first demigod. Okie dokie.
Come here to take on your fate.
Whoa.
By the blood of the Lamb and the strength of my blade-wielding right hand. I am Trebios, the listener, the announcer, and the witness of the prophecy. I, the holy maiden of Yanisopolis, the walker of the infinite paths, have come forth to assume your duty.
Okay. When she said infinite paths, it reminded me about yet another anime
To be alone.
that I watched many years ago.
Thousand selves to accompany.
A little part of me was a little kind of disappointed by it because the premise was incredible, and this was before Fortnite, Apex Legends, all that shit. There was an anime called Zodiac War, something like that, and again, premise is amazing. It's like 12 warriors who each represent an animal in the zodiac, like the Chinese zodiac, right? Like rabbit, boar, snake, dragon, dog, ox, rat, monkey, rabbit twice, tiger, and so on. You guys get it, right? And the rooster, can't forget the rooster. And each of them had like, I wouldn't describe it as a superpower, but each one had like a unique ability. And the whole point was, we're gonna drop all 12 of you in an empty city at night, and whoever is left alive last will be granted any wish, right? And that was the premise. And I was like, ooh. The very first episode is amazing because it's like centered around the boar, who's like a really tall, rich girl who... Here's like the concept of the powers in that show, because this is pretty unique. Her power was basically, any gun that I shoot will never run out of bullets. So she just had 2 giant machine guns and she was just going fucking sicko the entire time. And like the episode is her whole backstory of like, oh, I was trained as a kid. I've been a fucking mercenary the whole time. I got hella bread, and if I win this thing, I'm gonna just stack more bread through the roof. It's all about the paper, right? And then she dies. So every episode is like, not necessarily that the character, because this is the first episode, so I don't care about spoiling it. But every episode is like, here's the backstory of X character, of Y character. And then if they die or not, I'm not gonna say, but the first episode did start with Boar dying. And a lot of the powers get really crazy. So when Tribby said infinite paths, I was like, it's like something in my brain got rewritten, and I was like, oh my god, Zodiac Wars. One of the characters has a power that you could describe as infinite paths. And since we already spoke about Black Clover, there was a character in that also has a not a power similar, but used in the exact same way, where they unlock the ability to like, the main character got his head cut off, and then she went, nah, that didn't happen. And then a little red cat comes out and goes, and then they avoid that fate. It doesn't rewind time, it just kind of like skips the fate happening, right? And I'm like, if you write a character in, oh shit. Oh.
Now, may you rest well.
Oh shit. Hold on. Wait, I have something for this. And then this. I've been meaning to do this, but there we go. Fellas, I gotta say, so Trivia's, we were looking at her as like the small child lady, right? But then it turns out that she looked like that the whole time, or she turned into that after absorbing the core flame. I see. I understand everything now. I get it, everybody. I completely get everything that's happening in this game right now. I'm just gonna call that the doesn't understand button. Oh, man. Okay.
Mother, did you see that?
Damn.
We will step over the god's corpse.
How long ago was this?
Among humanity, and thus we shall sweep apart Amphorius's pitch-dark fog. May we... May the world follow the myriad paths trodden.
Ooh.
At the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring. Mother, I shall see you tomorrow.
Who dares lay hands on the core flame?
Damn.
I knew this would come.
Why every character in Emphoria's gotta take huge L's or sad L's? Everyone in this is basically just Peter Parker. Oh shit. That's not her. Never mind. I was about to be like, whoa, there she is. No, shut up. Tribios, we gotta fight the Holy Guards, man.
What's happening here? Look at what she's holding, you buffoon.
Oh.
Use the run of your arms. We're taking back the core flame.
Bring it on.
What?
What?
Come forth, loyal guards. At least do it properly. Pierce me in the chest.
Huh?
This is your last chance. I'm right here. However, if there's still
Oh.
by the decree.
Captain, what should we
Stand down, man.
do it? And if you want to be rich, then come with me. Take this traitor's head and wealth will be ours.
Okay, that's how it's gonna be, huh?
Do nothing.
Yo, who wrote this? Oh my god. So Tribby took the core flame, became the demigod, and... Well, okay, I don't think she became the demigod now. She just has the core flame on her. I wonder why we got a glimpse of the... Like, what she really looked like, but only in that cutscene. You know?
How's
I hope we get another, like, adult-ass Tribby
actually be on her skin?
screen, I guess? Because the art in this game is shiesty. McDaniels and Randall. Oh, you mean Julius Foulius? And the Crash Out King himself? Fucking Jaden McDaniels? Trivia's kind of bad for real? Vaughn, no! Trivia's the one on the screen right now. The one standing at 3 feet tall. Vaughn, no! Nah, I don't blame you for saying that because I don't think I can show it here. Oh, nah! I didn't take a screenshot of it or anything, but they showed, I can save you, like the adult. Okay, yeah. I don't know why the Trivios model is only in the picture, but I hope that I would love to see like the model in game, you know?
Let's keep up.
Cause she's even got the voice. Like, why does she have the voice, but she looks like, look, why she look like that? Oh, uh-oh.
It's opening up.
Bro, I got DDoS. What the fuck was that? But yes, how you doing today, Von Giggles? Give you a shout out, me boy. Oh man, you remember that one game where the Wolves won by like 40, and I was like, oh my god, they might actually stand a chance. What were we smoking? We must have been on that. On the, I don't know, man, on the shiesty. That shit was crazy. Thank you, Snickers, doing good, man. I done fucked up some Popeyes. Ooh, yes. Popeyes goes foolish, man. I had their, I always get their tenders as a preference thing, but I have had their bone-in wings the other day. Oh my god. I had to cancel all my plans for the rest of the day because those wings were bussin'. Respectfully, bussin', sheesh. Ohio, yeah, fucking, all of the buzzwords were, it was so good. 40-point wins from the Wolves was a mercy. Isn't it crazy that was the only game they won? Where was that intensity the entire series? Also, here's another thing. I sent you a screenshot, didn't I? Hold on, let me look at my Discord real quick. I sent you from my hoopers in the chat. Look at this. This is a screenshot I sent to Vaughn last night. For those of you with queasy stomachs, fucking turn your eyes now, because this shit made me want to puke. 9-26 in the first quarter. I know some fucking ashy need MFs in New York right now that would never let shit like this happen, bro. 9-26? 9? You get paid $1 million+ every year to hoop, and you go, let me drop 9 as a team. They had more turnovers than points. Once I saw that, bro, I started packing my bags for Cancun. I was like, this shit ain't happening. This shit is simulation even. Whew. Shit was rough. What's funny is that was a picture of the first quarter. There was like a 40-point deficit. And then the end of the game was like, what was it? It was like 83 to 117 or some shit. Believe it or not, they did close the gap for a little bit. Because at one point it was like 57 to like, not even 30. 57 to like 20, right? And then somehow I blinked and it was like 80 to 60. And I was like, damn, this is about to be the most miraculous comeback in NBA history. And then it fucking wasn't. And like SGA, yes, he gets a lot of like foul baiting, and it's not the fact that he draws the fouls, it is the consistency and the effort in which he goes through to do it, right? That's why so many people don't like him or respect his game, is the fact that he foul baits like a motherfucker. And the moment anybody makes contact with him, he crumples like a wet paper bag. That's cringe. Right? Also, his Instagram captions make me want to like gouge my eyes out. But all that aside, like, the motherfucker can play ball, right? Undeniably, he is the real deal. But damn, he's not the complete package because he's just so cringe. Either way, man, my glorious Knicks are playing tonight. In fact, the game is starting in 20 minutes, but it's on max, which means I can just start the game from the beginning and skip the commercials and catch up to the live feed of the game. So that's, you know. But Vaughn, how you been, man? Aside from engorging yourself with Popeyes, which I'm jealous for, I got some points I can redeem for free wings. I might try them. Get the bone-in wing. Like, the boneless wings are good, but like, get the bone-in wings and get you a flavor that you know you fuck with. Oh my god, it'll put you in a food coma, bro. Them Popeye bone-in wings. It's so good. It's so good. But yeah, how you doing tonight, man? Are you guys excited? I'm speaking to the whole class right now. Are you guys excited for Marvel Rivals tomorrow? I might just fuck around and go live. Because what's his face? Ultron is releasing tomorrow, right? So, because Ultron is releasing tomorrow, I wanna try my hand, right? I wanna be like, well, if you guys haven't been watching the coverage, he's been out for a week for like larger content creators, shit like that. I don't know if you can play him against other players or if it's just AI lobbies, like AI bot lobbies, but a lot of people are saying, oh my god, he's such a bad healer. And I think that everybody is horribly misunderstanding how to play him, and not that he's bad or his kit isn't good. I think that people are just having an expectation of how to play him and playing him wrong, where if you guys haven't seen what Ultron looks and does, he has his primary fire does not heal. It's just like a laser with infinite range and like a little burst of damage at the end of it, right? He can fly like Storm and Iron Man and what's his fucking face? Johnny Sins, fucking Human Torch. And he has a drone that he can put on a teammate, and it will passively heal them, and it'll also heal anybody that is in an AoE around whoever has the drone, right? So if the whole team is kind of crowding together, well, good news, they're all gonna be getting healed by the bot, right? He also has like a weird ability where he just kind of drops a shield on anybody that's around him, and it gives like a little bit of overheal. But I don't understand that one. That one's a little weird. And that's it. That's his whole kit, right? His ultimate looks cool as shit. All it is, he summons like 5 other Ultron drones, and then he fires like, it basically looks a lot like the Iron Man primary fire, where it's like these little balls that explode, and any enemy that gets hit obviously does damage, but not a lot. Any ally who gets hit like in the AoE of it gets healed. It is not a damage ult. It does damage, but it's not an ult that is meant to kill. It is an ult that is meant to rapidly heal your allies. Apparently Ultron gets his ult back really fucking quickly, and I think that's by design. I think that you want to design him to be like, I'm always gonna have my ult to counter somebody else's ult at any point. On top of my passive healing from the drone, on top of the little shield that I can do to keep people alive. Like, I don't think he's meant to be a primary healer, kind of like Adam Warlock, right? You don't do well if Adam Warlock is your only healer, because he's not the guy that's constantly feeding you health like Rocket or Luna or Cloak and Dagger or Invisible Woman. He's a lot more like Mantis and Adam, where it's like, set it and forget it, right? You give somebody your doohickey, and now you don't have to babysit them. You know, you can kind of just do your thing, but also know, okay, you're doing some passive healing in the background, basically. He's almost like a DPS, but not strong enough to be a DPS. And obviously he's a healer, but not enough to do healing. But it's like, bro, it's been a week since he's been in the beta. He has not been out in like a real world environment, and people are already bitching, being like, he's too weak, he needs buffs, blah, blah. Bro, he's not even live yet. He's not even out on global yet. Can we fucking get the character to release before we do this?
Don't alert them.
It's like, that's how crazy shit is right now. I don't get it. But I am excited. I have the choice to work tomorrow, like if I want to come into the shop and dick around, or I could just stay home and stream some Marvel, but I think I would rather go to work, make some money, and then maybe come home on like a half day or something, and then maybe we go live as early as I can, which will probably be like 1 or 2 o'clock, maybe earlier. And we can open up the floor, right? Obviously I want to try Ultron, but I know there's going to be competition to play him. A lot of salty MFs being like, whoa, give me the kid, da, 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 da. But if you guys want to join me tomorrow, I'm almost certainly going to want to play some Ultron in Marvel. I haven't played Marvel in a couple days, and I know they're adjusting a lot of the characters too. They're nerfing my Psylocke, which makes me sad because she's like my main DPS right now. They're buffing some of the characters that you would never think that they should buff. They're buffing Squirrel Girl. They're buffing Hela. They're buffing Hawkeye. They're giving a team-up ability to Black Widow and Punisher, which I think a lot of people don't understand the insane buff that it is for Widow. But also, when are you gonna get Punisher and Widow on the same team? It's already not too common. I don't know if the team up is going to make that more so common. They also nerfed a lot of the characters I played, bro. They're nerfing Captain America just a little bit. They are nerfing Psylocke, like I said. Her damage is just going down and her invisibility is lasting less time. Ouch. They buffed the Punisher, which is good for me because I do play Punisher, as you all know. Oh man, I almost told a joke that I maybe shouldn't tell, but I want to, but I shouldn't. Wait a minute. An actual wait a minute, not the meme one. Okay, so that's there, and this is locked, right? Or is this a real fake door? Ah. Okay, okay. Is this open now? Can I hide in here, activate that? Probably not. Anywho, they buffed a lot of characters that people already find kind of unbearably annoying. And then they nerfed a lot of characters that... Well, okay, I guess to be fair, they did nerf a lot of dive characters, because I think that they're trying to move away from the dive meta and maybe go into the poke meta, because they're giving us Hawkeye, Hela, Punisher, good like poke characters. Not really dive, because they nerfed like... They nerfed Spider-Man already, they're not touching him. And they nerfed Emma Frost, bro. That one kind of took me off guard. I was like, what? Oh, she was perfect exactly how she was. Why did we nerf Emma? They made it so that it takes longer, like her cooldown on her diamond form takes longer to cool down, right? I think it was 5 seconds before, which I guess that, saying it out loud, is fucking crazy. Now I think it takes like 7 seconds, 8 seconds. Ouch. And then they also decreased the health on her shield, like the one that she can project. And I was like, oh shit, dude, that's kind of crazy. Because that shield is a major part of her survivability and why she's so good. Basically has the same shield as Sigma in Overwatch, but better because I get... Wait, no, Sigma's exactly the same. I was gonna say because she can like send it out and call it back and there's no cooldown. Sigma's the same way. It's basically exactly the same as Sigma's. Oh shit, how do I get this? Oh, well, I see the problem, yes. Put this here. Wait, what? Whoops. Wait, no, can I just put this here? Yeah. I solved all of my problems right there. I want that chest. I want that meatball. Oh, wait, no, that's just... me over here thinking I found something. I did not. But yeah, it's always nice when the game has a mid-season patch update. Emma was cool. This meta, as a non-competitive player, I didn't hate it. But playing with PC people, the gap is pretty clear. It's not that wide, but it's pretty clear. I'm almost considering playing competitive Marvel Rivals just for one season, just to be like, I talk a big game, but how well do I actually stack, you know? In my head, I think if I were to go comp, because it would be on the console lobby, if I were to go comp, I think I would hit at least diamond, probably higher. But that's big talk without playing a single comp game. And there's a reason why I don't play comp games. Like, what was the most competitive thing that you guys have seen me do on stream? You know? There's a reason, bro. I get fucking tilted. And it's not a good look on me. But yeah. I was considering it just to kind of like give it a try, see where I stack up, things like that. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Here's some even crazier news. Are you guys ready for the Switch 2? It really feels like the buzz for the Switch 2 is just not there. I'm not saying it's not popular. I'm not saying it's not going to be huge. That would be disingenuous of me to say. What I am saying is, whenever a console was about to release, there's always this incredible buzz, right? And speaking for myself, I don't feel as though the buzz for the Switch 2 is really there. I haven't seen many people be like, oh my god, it's happening, you know? I have mine secured. It says it's coming on Thursday. I pray that Walmart doesn't do me dirty and that we can be playing Switch 2 on release together, you know? I'm gonna be playing Mario Kart World on day 1. I'm looking forward to it. If you guys want to join, apparently there's gonna be a lot of room because it's gonna be freaking 24 players per race. That's too many racists. And it should be a good time. We haven't done Mario Kart in a couple of months, mainly because, like, to be blunt, the the viewership kind of dropped off on that, and I was like, oh, I guess people are sick of Mario Kart. We move on. But I am pretty excited to play. How do you do this? Let me see. Oh, well, there's your answer. These doors are closed. What happens if I go down? Wait, no. I have to activate this and then go around, right? Good puzzles, man. I do appreciate a good puzzle, and I appreciate the Star Rail does challenge my noggin when it comes to this. I probably already fucked it up, didn't I? But yeah, if anybody wants to join me for Mario Kart World, or just wants to check out, like, is it any good? Is it actually good? I will give you my very honest and blunt opinion, as I always do. Speaking of blunt opinion, you guys want to hear something fucking crazy? Clearly this is going to be a hot take because I'm the only person that feels this way. I think Elden Ring is a really bad game. The reason I bring that up is because Night Rain released yesterday, I think, or today. No, it's today. It's today, yeah. Night Rain released today, and everybody's going bonkers over it. I have no opinion on Night Rain because it's a completely different type of game, right? It's basically Elden Ring roguelike, which on paper, fucking awesome. I like the sound of that. However, I think Elden Ring, the video game, is god-awful. It's like the things that people hated about Breath of the Wild, such as, yeah, it's a big map, but it's completely empty and there's not that much to do. It's just a lot of traveling around. Bring that same energy to Elden Ring, bro. Because I sincerely feel like, yes, the map was huge, but at the end of the day, if instead of big fat, what do you call them? Instead of big fat, like, big fat map, if it were just, damn, this is hard. If it was just corridors and hallways like every other Souls game, the experience would be better, not worse. And I do stand 10 toes down on that opinion because everybody gives Elden Ring way more credit than I personally think it deserves. Wait, did we do this? Huh. Okay. I heard about that. What platform is it releasing on? It's a good question, bro. I know it's on here, right? I know it's probably going to be on the front page because they got a $1 gazillion. There you go. Sponsored. Yep. Elden Ring Deluxe Edition. $54. $54! It's $40 because it is just the roguelike. Released. Wait, it says released on the... Huh? It's out now. I don't know why it says released 5/30/25, but I know that it's on this without cross-platform, which I think is a head-ass decision. And here's another even dumber decision because I don't know what they were thinking with this one. They were a bunch of dumbass ass and asses for this. You can play it only either single player, as in one guy, or 3-player. If it's just you and the one homie you have, that's not enough. You need a 3-man for... You either need a 1-man or a 3-man. No 2-man. But I'm pretty sure it's on PC too. Speaking of which, dude, I got an email saying that fucking Metaphor ReFantazio is free on Game Pass. Of the last 2-3 months, I've been contemplating, pondering buying the game because, like, I like the Atlas games. I haven't played one in a minute, and then it was boom, it's just out on Game Pass. And I was like, what? It hasn't even been a full year. I don't even think it's been, okay, it's been 6 months, but like just barely. That's crazy. I know. Whole ass Atlas game for free is a steal. You think that's a steal? You know Persona 3 Reload was free on Game Pass too, right?
Let's do this, everyone.
That shit was just there for free. I couldn't believe that. I know there gotta be some money laundering going on over at Atlas or some shit, bro. They just giving away the whole cow for free. Why buy the milk when you can get the cow? Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. But yeah, man, like, I think that's crazy that they did that. So... What was I saying? Yeah, so look, this is not me trying to dunk on Night Rain. I don't have an opinion on Night Rain. What I do have an opinion on is Elden Ring ain't that good.
This is where my god of
It's a giant open world map that is bloated and empty at the same time. It is oh, Vaughn! It's Trebios! Find shit on the screen.
But nothing happened. What was making her or you hesitate at this moment?
She actually does look dope as hell.
If she had known this flame chase journey would proceed as the Titan foretold, bringing about great suffering.
Why does this shit look like Kingdom Hearts actually? Hold on.
Oh,
I got a screen.
proceed as the Titan.
Kingdom Hearts actually. Hold on. Kingdom Hearts.
Would she still have chosen to walk through the gate and start her journey?
I think the answer is already within you. And you've made your own decision.
The fact that they decided to give us the Tribi model and not the Tribios model. That's how much they knew that she was going to succeed. Uh-oh. Did I drop frames? Or did I just get disconnected from the chat? It looks like we're good. Looks like I just got disconnected from the chat, but we're good now. Yo.
What? You can.
Not really. She can neither see nor hear us.
But there is room in the future for them to give us Tribios as a separate character, if you think about it. Uh-oh, stream refreshed. So it wasn't just me? No. It disconnected me from the chat, which means I must have lost connection somewhere. Yeah, I dropped 300 frames, so I was literally down for a couple seconds. We're good now. We're good now. It is what it is. Welcome back, everybody.
Yet she knew that one day someone would return to unveil this dust-covered.
There is room in the future for them to give us the Tribios model as a new separate character.
We can never know for
So I will
sure
hold on to hope.
back then.
Because Star Rail, unlike Genshin, Star Rail actually does do alternate characters, right? You got Dan Heng, and then you got D Hill. You got Ting Yun, and then they give you Fugue, you know? And not to spoil anything, but as of right now, there are 2 other characters in the game right now that are leaked to have a separate form, like another alter version of them. I'm not gonna say who, and I don't even know if they're gonna be free or if they're gonna be paid for. I don't know. But if the leaks are to be believed, one of them is gonna be an incredibly good partner for Phanon.
Yes. You'll remember it all.
Damn, Tribios.
Find your way back
She looks cool, man.
again. Here.
There's no way they're not gonna give us Tribios as a character. The design is way too clean.
Traveled far on your way home.
I'll never look at Tribi the same way again, bro.
Tribios' fate.
I'm like, you're actually really cool.
1,000 fragments.
She looks like she should be playing in the WNBA, bro. Look at her.
So, if you
Oh, man.
The loss is something we've grown used to. Each one of us has never failed to remember. Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey. The blood of the sacrificial lamb will not
Ooh.
be spilled in vain, like my mother and I.
Damn. There's a few leaks and theories out there with Honkai right now. There are. There's a few.
To bear fruit, just as my blade-wielding right hand is not a hollow formality.
She could be a fighter.
Surmount the myriad passages of Yanis, and we will once again
Ride the west wind, and let the wings carry us far away.
So,
That's
Damn.
In the name of the three fates, I stand by my answer with no regrets.
This art is incredible.
Now, with or without
The way this
God,
story hits you consistently is unreal. This is really good.
I run towards the world's agony. If I can truly pierce through the utter darkness,
Wow.
we will meet again at the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring.
Dope. Tribios bore the core flame to quell the world's chaos and became a demigod of Yan. Oh, that's how it happened. Splitting into 1,000 messengers to spread the divine prophecy across the land of Emphorius after a century of arduous journey. Wow. Okay, so that was 100 years. And that's why she turned into the 1,000 little Tribbies. Damn, dude. That means Tribby's been around for a minute.
Lady Treby,
Open a letter from times past offered to the future. Witness the beginning of Tribios and the flame chase. Wow.
tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what Trianne would say as well.
So there were 1,000 Tribbies. If I'm
Due respect,
reading into this correctly.
Lady
But we
Treby,
only ever fuck with the 3.
perfectly well. That see you tomorrow is nothing but a white lie.
Aww.
I hope your toughness is not a mask hiding a lonely heart.
Cass, that's not a lie. See,
Damn.
is the greatest prophecy in the world.
Dude, put that on a t-shirt. Oh my god. That's tough.
Prophecy.
Listen,
That's actually tough.
every corner
Oh my
of this
goodness. Essentially, Tribby and Aglaya have been on the journey together the entire time. Yes. And Tribby was the start of it.
be that only a few heroes will bring
Oh
tomorrow to this
shit.
world. But the prophecy of leading everyone to tomorrow belongs to all in Amphorius.
But not everyone has the chance to see tomorrow. How can such words be called a prophecy?
Because people believe it will come true, and they are trying hard to hold on to that belief. Even as the world teeters on the brink of collapse,
Damn.
everyone is pressing forward, longing to reach farther and move toward tomorrow. And that is why a holy maiden exists to lead the world toward tomorrow. And why Yanisopolis' prophecy unfolds as passages.
She's the oldest of them all despite her design and personality.
Fate
They
is
did it
not
again.
about the outcome, but the journey. It's not, but rather the paths that lead beyond the gate.
That's deep, man.
Cass, if anything is troubling you, just set it aside for tomorrow. There's no difference between demigods and mortals. The troubles we encounter can only be resolved. Reflect through the long night. Wait for the dawn as you think, and set off at daybreak. The hesitant part of us will be left behind in the dark.
Okay.
The determined side of, because that's how Tribios has journeyed so far to spread the prophecy. Beckoning the morning sun and the tomorrow it promises to bring. We will now continue the journey. and
Oh,
face our
no.
destiny.
Oh no.
Step over the gods' corpses and wander among humanity. And thus, we shall sweep apart Amphorius' pitch-dark fog. And at the end, all
Oh.
that end of the journey, that new world and new tomorrow. It is a haven free from storms, cold, and heavy rains. No sorrow can linger there. We've made a promise to meet again at the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring. See you tomorrow, Brienne. See you tomorrow.
Oh man. So Trianne is gone, huh? Oh, this fucking guy. Anaxapopolis.
Surely you are not waiting for the arrival of night.
Nights do not fall upon Akama.
That's why it's
Damn, son.
right here.
Honestly, I didn't expect the renowned
And that's all thanks to you.
Okay.
If you were more accommodating, you wouldn't be opposing me all the time.
It was you who insisted on implanting the core flame in me. Forget it. Cut the sarcasm and just say what you need to say.
Say what you need to say.
All I want is to remind you there's not much left in your soul.
Oh?
If you don't do something soon, I will have to take over this body.
Oh yeah, she did that earlier too, remember? The tribute portion actually made me cry. That was good, man.
If I'm not worried, why should you?
It's times like these, but they just know exactly when to strike.
You just want my help answering the question. What exactly are we? Correct?
Drunk guys at 2 a.m.
It's good that you remember. Thus,
Oh, Full Metal Alchemist. Based.
Then rest easy. The answer will soon be revealed, and you'll have to return my body shortly.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Certainly. I initially thought this extremely frail but I didn't expect the answer to be right within it.
that's certainly worth.
Regrettably.
Oh yeah, dude, we still don't know who the fucking... What's his name? The Flame Reaver? The Black Cloak Grim Reaper dude? I cannot wait to find out who it is. Or what they is. What they is.
Girl who's walking with death. Is she fully prepared?
That's a really creative camera angle that they just gave us.
Be patient, Titan.
I don't know about all that.
We're always so guarded. How can death?
Unfortunately, on behalf
Oh?
I forgot.
a child's words are always carefree. I'll just cut
Damn.
the conceited performer. It's time to address your relationship with that titan.
Ooh.
If I refuse.
Always being...
Only tip to Lantern's scales further toward your demise. There's
Him always instigating. Have you noticed?
Oh, monster, neither human nor divine. Don't forget that what else can you use to stand against the king?
Do you two mind if I cut in?
I warned you. Do not interrupt me.
I just have been meaning to ask.
Damn.
You mean
What I mean is, you are already a silent, cold corpse.
Huh? Was he already dead? Wanna chat, my guy? Not really, bro. Your voice actor's on strike. We're not even talking. Fuck ass. I am conflicted, man. I'm actually like stuttering over my words because there's shit I want to say, but the whole thing with the voice acting strike, it's not so simple because it's like power to the people, give them rights, give them the royalties, give them all that. But then a lot of them individually are being assholes online, like harassing each other, fans, and sending fans to harass non-union voice actors. It's a whole fucking mess, and it's like union good, but individuals in union bad. Oh shit. We saw that already. Hold on.
And so, this long day passed for Akama.
Because we don't have Himiko, we don't have March, we don't have Dawn. And for Starrel, I think that's it. We have Welt somehow.
Some people arrived,
We don't even have the main character. They switched out the voice actors for Kalis.
just like
Kylus?
this
The main
journey
character.
where we have longed.
That's insane, dude.
No one back then could foresee death. Its arrival
Oh.
was so sudden and so momentous.
Tough.
Even little Gray, coming from hands.
Did I fucking miss something? Did I die? Yeah.
Far heavier than just like the destiny that the prophecy revealed for Cass at the end of the Sea of Flowers. And
Right.
an embrace.
The world is thus one generation rises, another wilts. This is 3.2, right? It has to be 3.2. The God King had returned home and the messenger had departed. Their fates can no longer be scried, but are worthy of remembering. The testaments of character witnessed during your travels. Head to the books and write it down. Bro, they done took down my boy Mighty. What happened to Mighty Most? Did that just say tap it with your bat? Oh my. If the ones being assholes weren't being assholes, I'd be okay with supporting them. I agree. Like, all you have to do is shut the hell up and make your demands, and that's it. But then harassing other voice actors and even insulting your own fans and calling them stupid is like, wow. One, whose side are you on? Two, doesn't matter, you're an asshole, you know? But I don't know why they did that. Like, I'd be looking at all the dumb shit that happens online, period. And the first thing I always tell myself is like, if you just kept it low key, you could have avoided all this trouble. Voice actors would have probably already gotten what they wanted. If not, they would have already had the favor of the public court, you know? Like, all you have to do is not be an asshole online, and that's too hard. I don't get it. Going on strike is the one thing, but the way they're going about it isn't the right way. 100%. Like, I forget who it was. I think it was Paimon's VA, who's a complete asshole. They were saying negative stuff and sicking fans on Ketching's voice actor, I think. If I'm getting all the names correct. I know Paimon VA was definitely involved because they're like one of the worst. And then another voice actor who I won't name because I think a lot of you guys might like them. And I'm not too familiar with them. It's like some YouTube shit. They were also saying some hella dumb shit. And again, making fun of the fans. Without the fans, what are you? A yapper yapping into the mic.
Knowing that time is limited can push one to overcome their limitations.
The day they replace Karina Bettiger as the voice of Paimon might sincerely be the day that I come back to Genshin. That solves 20% of the problem right there. Shit, let me be the voice actor for Paimon. I can do it. Why don't I just redub all of Genshin myself and then put it out on YouTube? It's like, hey, mute all of Paimon's voice lines after this moment and then play this video and then you'll get me as Paimon instead. Hey, traveler! Alright, I gotta get more silly. I gotta be like, hey, traveler! It looks like we're gonna be going to Natlan next. Oh, I hope nobody hits him too hard. They're having fans going after Kenichi's voice actor. Thank you, yes. That's what it was. And Ketching, I'm pretty sure. But that was like a year ago. They don't fucking stop, dude. How hard is it to not say some fuck shit to somebody else on the internet? Do it with the Jamaican accent? Oh my. Oh, Owens, that would be a little insensitive. I don't think I could possibly. Hey, traveler! Look like we're going to Natlan, man. We's gonna be a real bad general. Woo! Bro, right before I went live, I was dicking around on TikTok. And it was an interview with a Jamaican dude. And she was like, the interviewer was like, how many children do you have? And he was like, 22. 22, kid? 23, baby mama. Me's a bad man. I'm like, what the fuck? He's starting a whole damn football team.
And questions the very
That shit's crazy.
Chase journey.
We getting canceled tonight? Nah. Viewership ain't high enough to get canceled, bro.
As I see
Oh
it,
man.
this nickname is more of an insult to the Dromas.
That's good shit, right?
Despite his insufferable
If I had a script for Paimon, I would do it right now.
respect for him, an Exagger's life is
Oh, Travelers, that Scaramouche boy. Mash up him bumbleclot.
Gods have chosen.
It's just like we're cycling through 7 different voice lines with the accent. That's it.
With all
in light of his assistance.
I could do silly voice. I could do Jamaican voice.
I am willing to grant him some time.
I had a real deep bag. I just don't do it on Twitch.
However, if Anaxa decides to make any move,
I've still been seeing that one series on TikTok where it's Vegeta with a deep fried voice filter. It started almost a year ago and it wasn't that funny because it was just the Piccolo, let me speak to the people, Piccolo. Hold on.
I trust that
I can do this for increased effect. Hold on. Piccolo, let me speak to the people, Piccolo. Nobody's stopping you. 30 on 30 on 30. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Captain DJ Racist speaking. Welcome to Spirit Airlines. You may not get there, but your spirit definitely will. Thank you all for joining me. I hope that the on-flight entertainment has been satisfactory. Why do all pilots talk like that?
I understand.
They always do like the and it's just non-stop. I don't really understand that, but it's very funny to me.
You're ready to take on all existence.
One of the last times that I flew, when I was going to DR or back to DR, the plane landed, and my fucking pilot was like, "Thank you all for flying, thank you all for blah blah blah." This was my first flight, and I was like, "Hey man, I appreciate you waiting until the end of the flight to tell us that. Otherwise, I would have been a problem on the flight. They would have had to get Air Marshal 50 Cent to fucking calm me down." Oh man.
Is a Chrysos heir's duty. However, I urge you to carefully consider the risks of accepting the trial. Becoming a demigod means
Oh.
from that point onward, your fate will be forever intertwined. On the contrary, you are the only
The MC ain't gonna get no damn core flame.
very reason. It's
Is there a plan B?
to find a capable Chrysos heir. There are still many priests of Yanisopolis and their descendants in the city.
Wow. Wait, are they actually gonna give the core flame to the MC? I call cap. The Time Titan may be willful at times, but they never cause us any harm. They're gonna give us the Time Titan?
It looks like you know that memories that exist out.
I can't explain why, but I can vouch for Mem's word.
Since you've made
It's gonna be very interesting to see what they do with the MC. Excuse me, ladies and fellas, men. Arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times, otherwise the rider's gonna mash up your blood clot. Oh, yes, sir.
When the dust settles.
I love that shit. It's just so funny. Castris, you're the main character of this chapter, I believe. This chapter is long, y'all.
I only came to discuss some matters with Lady Aglaya.
We need to get her a turtleneck. Everything she's got on right now, that shit ain't gonna cut it. Hydrate. Finally, someone allows me to drink. I'm gonna pour myself some water. Nobody go anywhere. I'm gonna be taking attendance.
Tracing back, this anthology was something left for Lady Trianne by a bard before their passing. Although personal properties should be cleared out once their owner has passed on, Lady Trian gave this book to me since she knew how much I like to read.
Did someone say read? Girl, you should check out Chainsaw Man. That shit is heat.
It just contains an allegory. In a faraway land, in a city known as Styxia, a dragon corrupted by the Black Tide descended one day, swooping upon the city like death itself.
Oh god, I hope we don't run into that. Definitely, totally for sure.
After taking down the evil dragon, the
Bro, I have a dentist appointment to get my teeth, my wisdom teeth removed. And it's in like July 22nd. So I have to survive another 2 months with the dental pain. The reason being is because the dentist that is gonna do the thing is they only work on like the weekends or some shit like that. I don't fully understand it myself, but that's the earliest they can do me. Pause. But they also did say like, hey, openings happen all the time, so we might call you to get it done earlier. And I was like, please do. And like I'm chewing gum, right? And I can feel this jaw like clicking. And this jaw is just all like this side of my jaw is just constantly in pain. They took my x-rays and they were like, bro, the wisdom tooth on this side of your like jaw, we can't pull it out because it is like pressing up against the nerve on your chin. So if we were to take it out, there is a 10% chance that you will lose feeling in your lower jaw. And I was like, oh, I need that, bro. If I lose that, I'm boned. And it was like, well, don't worry, because what we can do instead, we can cut the top of the wisdom tooth that's growing in, and then over time, your gums will grow over it. And I was like, what the fuck are you yapping about, dude? That's crazy. And then they said, best case scenario, after we cut the tooth off the top, we will be able to, like, the tooth may wiggle out on its own rather than you, like, risking us pulling on it and then losing the feeling on your jaw. And I was like, okay, they're gonna cut the tip off, just the tip, yes. Just the tip. In my mouth. Getting done by the dentist sounds like a bad film. I can think of the names right now. Call it Dentist 2 Thorough Inspection. I don't know. There's some dumb shit like that, right? Dentist. Open wide. Oh man, please don't make me fuck my dentist. Ah, that's pretty funny. Alright, let's see. What if, hold on. What's that one song? Hold on. Oh, my foot slipped, hold on. You'll never find as long. Here we go. What if I walk into the dentist office and then this just starts playing? I hope this is the right video. Yeah. Right? What if I walk in? Doctor, I don't think that this is very professional of you, you know? I'm here to have an operation done. My jaw hurts quite a bit. Don't worry, Nacho. I'm here to take care of you. But doctor, I can't. I just oh, okay, he's singing now. And this is him singing to me, right? Someone who loves you. Alright, let me stop. That's a good song. Y'all should really listen to it. Oral exam 1, wide open, outrageous. The fact that you typed that into the Twitch chat and your keyboard didn't explode afterwards is crazy. Yeah, here comes Chatty Cathy over here, Dan Hong. He ain't got shit to say.
As I believe in his character, I plan to plead with Aglaya and try to buy more time for him. Then, the greatest way in which he...
Who are you fighting for? One step at a time.
Apologize for the fact that we always seem to be troubling you. Go and rest and regain your strength. We'll meet at the vortex in a... Oh, right.
Ah,
You can read this scroll.
let's go water, man. Thank you. Oh, what? Oh, what? Rest up and prepare for the trial. Hell yeah. I am so interested to see what is about to happen here. Get some rest. They're not gonna give us the core flame. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Orynyx's vacant totem awaits. If you have already made your preparations to become a pillar of Amphorius, please step.
Me. Aw, man. It's Triby and Trinon.
And Mem, your resolves cannot be questioned. We praise you.
Get ready to assume Orynyx's divinity, Trailblazer.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
The divine position of Orynyx.
Didn't fuck-ass Phaenon fail this
Time.
against Nikador? The Titan of Violence and, Spears or something.
We can feel the space of the trial closing. As there isn't much of their soul left, we'll have to complete the ceremony before their soul completely dissipates.
Send it.
The eighth core flame coveted by the miracle that once belonged to the great veil of Evernight, Orynyx. It shall now be returned by the two elected heroes of the Chrysosairs. A traveler who is upright and courageous, and a sacred beast that invokes miracles.
Oh yeah, Mem is part of this. Strife, thank you.
Mem. Both of you, please. Recite along with us.
I just feel like they're not gonna go through with this, you feel me?
O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world, we seek your divinity.
Aglaya, put those away, Jesus Christ.
Fill our bodies with blood.
Like, how are you not
Wither in
supposed to
to the prophet.
zoom in on that?
These are just words meant to make the prayer seem more solemn. Please. And surrender the core flame.
Are we also gonna get put into a fight? Press and hold to submit the core flame and complete your objective. No! Oh. That is a really pretty visual, isn't it? Oh.
Orynyx. Their soul has been waiting for a long time.
Perhaps they're also quietly waiting for the arrival of their successor.
Okay, let's not get crazy. gonna play it cool and nonchalant.
The last time I heard this, things didn't
Yeesh.
go well.
Don't worry, Aglaya. He's tougher than I am, right?
Traveler from beyond the sky, let us pray that the
Although he loves cracking jokes at inopportune times, his determination is as strong as the Chrysos heirs.
What is about to happen here?
While he's away, I would like to have a chat with you, Aglaya.
Speak. I'm listening.
Hmm?
slap slap we go.
Oh shit. Mem speaks English. And sounds like Paimon now.
How is it? How do you feel?
But like what Paimon used to sound like, not what Paimon sounds like now.
That it's amazing too. Testing.
Okay, she actually sounds exactly like Paimon, but not the annoying one.
Voice. It must be because of all the memories that I collected. They'll also.
Is it Paimon?
The words of the Titan are becoming clearer.
Or is it...
Next. Oh, how heartbreaking. Ever since we are going to help alleviate memories. Broken.
Mmm. Mmm.
Mother? You. It's you, Skyfather. Mother is calling for.
Hmm. Okay. Oh?
Something important. Oryx, listen, aren't you tired? Throughout the long years, you have always been protecting the. There's no need for you to bear this any longer, Oryx. From today onwards, someone else will bear time on your behalf.
Damn.
This is why we have come. Freedom. Freedom. I want freedom. Oh, poor child. Everything will be fine.
Okay.
Let us help you. You can have a good rest now.
What's troubling you, big fella? I ain't clicking that.
Potential. Willpower. Powerful. And tenacious. But just lacking something. What you lack is a future.
Whoa. That's right. I live in the moment. That's insane.
Future?
What does that mean?
Traveler from the sky. You should have dissipated already.
Huh?
From Skyfather. Stabilize your form. Because from the moment you cross the sky, your life was cast away.
What?
Right now, you are simply a collection of walking memories. What? How is that possible?
How? So he can't get the core flame because he is already dead, so there's no point. It's either gonna be him or Mem. Damn, would you like an explanation? Not yet. I mean, they're saying that as soon as they touched down on Amphorius that he was already dead. And that he's just a walking collection of memories being held together right now. So there wouldn't be a point in him getting the core flame because, like, his time is finite too. Time restrains everything that exists in this world. Oh boy. Oh, okay, never mind. Ooh. There you go. Here we go. Before the passing of 15 entry hours, go forth from reclaim your future. Oh shit, there's a time limit. That's insane. Imagine waking up and seeing this fucking guy. Memis told me about what happened in your trial, explaining things to the others, told me to bring you back to your room. Huh? Our car was pierced by Nikodor's lance back in the ruins of the abyss. This is what I said. I passed out when our car got hit. I blacked out too, but not before dragging you out. Good thing we were in the car, we would have been crushed to pieces. Uh-oh. Oh. Last time I checked, you still weren't breathing, but when I regained consciousness, you were alive and full of energy. Whoa. You are living in the form of a memory right now, like those objects of the past and the miracles of Orynyx. Oh my god. Perhaps Mem is the anchor rope that ties you to the present. I had assumed they couldn't stray too far from you, but the truth might be the exact opposite. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
I heard you two talking about Thanatos. Cass is also... She has left the vortex and returned to the garden. Shall we go and look for her? Thanatos is the titan that Cass has always been... Oh, right.
Oh my goodness.
I have to tell you. The Chrysosaurs already know everything that has happened to you. I was too worried, so I told them everything.
If Paimon sounded like this, I would be half as irritated with her. But the fact that she pitched the voice up to 11, granted, I do I did defend it because it was the direction they were directed to, not the individual actor doing it. But still.
Stay there and
Oh.
please pardon me.
Whoa. Tough. Oh, this music is tough too. You hear this? Oh.
Just as I expected. I cannot feel anything. Back at the Grove, I was puzzled as to why.
Ah.
Mister.
Yeah, he's dead.
My abrupt behavior just now offended you. I'm just thinking, if your soul has really.
Cass, did you?
Oh, she might be able to get him his soul.
Yet. But, Mister, would you be willing to let me try?
Hey, yo.
I have never touched the living.
Whoa. Yeah. Because of my shivers, calm somewhat. Damn, look at this, like the strain on her face.
I seem to have caught a glimpse of something, but perhaps it might not be a bad thing. If your soul
Oh,
is still
shit.
wandering around Cluse, just a few. The connection has been severed. It was me. I was a little too hasty.
We currently have no leads. I'll do my best to remember that. Oh, but now we have a time limit though.
I will do my best to search. I know that I'm lacking in confidence, but I hope that you can keep Amphorius.
Oof.
Lady Aglaya and Lord Finon are currently discussing some matters in the paths. They're worried about you. Also, please accept this Styxian fable.
Mm-hmm. Is gonna be the Castrus stories? Probably not. Wow, okay, well I didn't expect the story to go this way. I thought it was gonna be learning the backstories of Castrus and Anaxagoras. You know? I wasn't expecting to get... No, actually, main character's dead. He's just a walking pile of memories being held together probably by... Mem. Oh boy. Oh boy.
That partner! Hyacinth said you definitely wake up.
I beg you.
You've completed the trial of time. And I have to admit, however, I never expected that.
That's what we have been talking about.
Might have been an ugly
Many have had this idea.
I've been over souls, substance, dinosaurs want to disappear without trace. Nonsense.
Cypher.
If anyone in this world knows the whereabouts of death would be her. What?
Knows the whereabouts of. I'll try and get her to return to.
Then you find out, fun fact, MC is dead. Yeah?
An ideal.
I can't believe how...
Please understand that.
Good drop.
Amphorius. No one has ever managed to escape the clutches of death. It is my duty. But before that,
What's wrong, Aglaya?
omens always come in pairs. It's Anaxagoras.
Anaxagoras?
With the Council of Elders.
In the end,
What a mouthful.
still.
I earnestly hope that you're assessed otherwise. The efforts of my teacher.
Might be reduced to dust because of the great performer. Boo! Oh, he looks kind of cool here, actually.
Here again. I remember this dream. This realm is covered.
That's some Kingdom Hearts shit, bro.
What is this place? The mutters of the traveler are in a language I'm unable to comprehend. Tell me, which
What are these sounds? Oh.
shadow could this
Not
then where is this? River of Souls?
the Nether Realm, Titan. Listen.
What? The traveler lifts their wrinkled I look in the direction they are pointing and listen. The sound of I can hear it. I hear it deep within.
Beyond the closed gates of the Void Realm.
Child of humanity.
Huh?
Is it death's embrace you yearn for with such urgency?
Is Thanatos a honey? Oh,
Oh, you have
it was just Cersei's.
Welcome back to the mortal realm. Your consciousness is dissipating much faster than I expected.
How much longer can my consciousness remain?
In my estimation, at best.
So Anaxa has the same time limit as the MC.
What is it? Are you finally
15. Stop giggling.
Let me ask you one more.
What betrayal?
What about that white-haired student of yours?
There will be a price to pay for blood.
Damn.
You truly are a strict teacher.
Of course. This is how I've always been.
Oh. Hmm. Oh, right, that thing. I was like, what in the hell was that?
Sorry to keep you waiting, Lord
Anaxagoras.
Meanwhile, I greet you on behalf of...
Oh boy.
There are Antikytherians here?
I am Lycurgus, though you may call me Lygus, holding an
Okay.
position within the... You know about us. We, just as I am conscious that Lady Aglaya is
Ooh.
listening in on our...
The demigod should know better, for such is her station. Spare those poor threats.
That's crazy.
Let her listen.
May I
Dude, Aglaya's playing dirty.
I need not any plan, because she can do nothing other than petty espionage.
Bro.
As the Citizens' Assembly approaches, and with Orynyx's fall, any attempt to capture the core flame within me, while I, Anaxagoras, serving as the Grove's special... Let's forego the formality of asserting authority.
Good laugh. Very good laugh. That's the rich people laugh, bro. Very well.
Is there
Nothing, really. It's just a question that I contemplate every time before...
a pondering, truly.
While all living beings must ultimately face their demise...
Are you suggesting that carefully?
Yes. For dying implies an ongoing process. In contrast to mortals, time exists on a grander scale of space and time.
Okay, he's spitting. He's yapping about a whole bunch of science and philosophy and such. Speed it up.
Because I completely...
Oh, I'm gonna call his ass Chuckles.
On this aspect, if the Titan...
That boy got the chuckles.
Please, Professor.
Yeesh.
The children of...
Welcome to Dawn Cloud.
Oh.
Beings grace this place, and among them, I've received priests, scholars, warriors, and...
Based.
Once deemed a blasphemer, now...
I'll notify Kindness and the others of your arrival. In the meanwhile, you're welcome to explore the vicinity, but...
I'm well aware of Kindness's method.
As you...
Yeah, it's Chuckles.
Alas, I had hoped for a brilliant...
Save your concerns.
Now that I look around, I wonder if there are any murals...
Off you go. This time
Damn.
seems to be quite at ease.
Be aware, I can hear you perfectly well from here.
That's funny. All right. Walk around before the messenger arrives. What y'all got going on over here? Good day, scribe.
Word has it that the scholars of the Grove valiantly perished resisting the Black Tide.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Fate's toy.
It's only the Crimnoans and... So, are you here to report the incident to the...
Tell me, how much does the Council of...
Once Kindness and her followers learned of Circe's and Orynyx's fall,
Damn.
yet when the Crown Prince ascended to godhood and repelled the Black Tide, she immediately altered her tune.
No surprises there.
Being a...
Shouldn't you be?
I was really curious to see how you would find the middle ground between both factions, but it seems as though this Kynus is much more ruthless than Aglaya.
Who the hell is Kynus? Obviously, we're gonna meet them very soon, but still. Bro literally doesn't give a fuck who he's talking to. Yeah, I remember Wise saying that they very much did not like Anaxa right now. So I don't know if he's gonna do some dickhead stuff or if he just is a dickhead and that's the story, you know? We'll see.
Kephales's priest.
Surely you jest. Let me remind you that
I'm not sure whether I should laugh or cry right now. As I see it,
you
Old heads, bro.
Oh my.
Old heads always saying some dumb shit. Get out my face, Unk.
half of this. Could the 15th entry hour arrive any faster?
Isn't that what kills you? Alright. It is now 9:24 p.m., which means that the game that I was watching earlier has hit, or the game that I wanted to watch earlier has hit an hour. So let's talk plans, right? Tomorrow, we're going to play some Marvel Rivals. I don't know when, so keep an eye on the Discord because tomorrow's probably not going to be a full day of work for me. We're going to play some Ultron. Probably gonna go for like a little bit, you know, hopefully. Yeah, we'll see, right? We'll see. That's really about it. To everybody who swung by, appreciate you. To everyone who's here now, appreciate you. I sincerely don't know where the fuck everyone else went, but it is what it is. I'll try not to let it bother me too much. That's about it. Marvel tomorrow, just for a little bit, you know, test the waters on Ultron. He's probably going to be really bad. Have a good night, everybody. Love you all. Thank you for